It's looking spooky in here, fellas. Nearly Halloween.
So, I'm going to try my best not to delete any of this footage. It's only a keg and a friggin' beer. But basically what we've got to do tonight is get the keg out the kegerator, give her a bit of a clean, sanitizer, run it through the lines, and keg the friggin' N.Q.D. They're not quite dead pale ale, which was crash chilled overnight. So, everything's dropped down to the bottom. Let's have a look. Look at that hoppage. That is some hoppage. So just to recap, this beer with the dry hopping has had probably the largest dry hopping I've done. Let's get her out. And it's basically because I had a comment a while back that sort of stuck in my mind about someone had read an article about homebrewers not dry hopping their IPAs enough, and I was asked why I thought that was, and it's probably because of the splashing out of the money on the hops and whatnot. I just thought, you know what, let's just see what a real big dry hop of Mosaic does. Will it really be worth doing it? I don't know. The Eldorado, of course, because the predominant hop in this beer was Eldorado brewed through. So we had 80 grams of Eldorado, 80 grams of Mosaic. Let's have a look at it. Oh my dear me. Holy shit, man. Yeah, so what do I need to do now? Get a bit of a what? This is the keg that had the Norseman in it, and that's kicked. So I'm just going to give it a rinse through and clean up. And then we'll get to the keg. Oh, I knew we were on borrowed time, fellas. The old camera's dicked. It's not dicked. I'm going to have to change up because this camera's battery's died, so back onto the old bloody Nikon. It's a good little backup camera though. Right, let's get her kegged. Let's get her kegged. So, I'm come on out, you bastard. Silence is friggin' golden when kegging beer. She's done, fellas. You ought to see in this bloody fermenter. Oh my goodness! Just look onto her. Right, fellas, we're done. Thank God for that. Done. Right. Just look onto that colour. Sunset colours. Friggin' right. There's quite a bit of hop that I picked up on the back end, so it needs to clear out. But let's do the sneak peek at it. Yeah, that's friggin' juicy. That's friggin' juicy. I'm just going to warm it up a bit because obviously it's gone into the keg at like 2 degrees, and it's still giving off quite a bit of hop nose even at 2 degrees. So we'll warm her up and then we'll come back when she's giving something else out. Oh wow, wow. Wow. So 80 grams of Mosaic, 80 grams of Eldorado. What's coming out the nose is a real good marriage, I think, between the two. At this point, at least. Definitely getting that nice sweet mango juice that's coming out. But then it's also got like almost like a pear almost like a honeydew, sort of lemony, but a little bit like a high five or that tropical juice. Just a hint of like a vinous character to it. God. Jesus Christ. I just snorted it. I just drank it through my nose like a friggin' elephant. Anyway, just taste the friggin' thing. So far, the aroma's giving more than the flavour. It's definitely at the minute got a real light body to it, light mouthfeel. Very, very light malts. So we had pale malt, and we had some Crystal 40, I think, and Crystal 80 was it? I can't remember. But I dialed down the Crystal 80 from 190 grams to 90 grams. Maybe I shouldn't have dialed it down. But the hops that are in there are definitely fresh. Definitely like at the minute it's almost like tastes like if you got a tropical juice and then just sort of slightly watered it down. The flavours are still there, but at the minute it's okay. So far so good. So we'll leave it a couple of weeks and do a final thoughts, final tasting video on it, and we'll probably do the final thoughts, final tasting videos of both the N.Q.D Pale and the 5-minute hop drop. We'll probably do them together, 2 separate videos obviously for the playlist, but we're going to get Pat over to do final thoughts, final tastings on both the beers. And then of course while he's here we're going to bottle the friggin' things. That's how I'll get him here. I'll say come over and taste these beers. Oh, by the way, we have to now bottle every bit of it up. So that's it, fellas. So as always, don't forget to thumbs the video because you know what we're doing. Don't forget to subscribe, do the red button down here to subscribe, click it once out, come to the next other video, go down, see you till next time. I'm out of here.